Rashida walked away the moment she saw me with her head down. Let's be honest, she can't even face me. That woman will jump in the casket with him.
Jasmine merely threw the mother of all hues at Rasheeda when she disclosed that she was attempting to get her and Kirk to attend therapy in order to save their failing marriage. As everyone who follows Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is aware, Kirk's relationship with Rasheeda has been deteriorating for months, particularly after he came out as having a relationship with Jasmine and made it plain to Rasheeda that he was done with her. Rasheeda has stated that she is trying to save her marriage, but drama seems to be developing since then. If you haven't been paying attention to the drama, have a seat as I explain, because Rasheeda is attempting to maintain a marriage with a man who obviously does not want to be with her. Jasmine has been very critical of her. As every fan of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is aware, Kirk's infidelity and public humiliation aside, his pattern of infidelity has been the main reason Rasheeda and Kirk's marriage has completely fallen apart. Later in the episode, when Rasheeda's candor backfired and apparently made Kirk act worse by publicly cheating on her as if their wedding vows were meaningless, she confessed to cheating on Kirk. Kirk had kept Rasheeda with him to protect their family.
Nobody is perfect and relationships have issues. But y'all also gotta understand forgiveness too. And that's what I have learned to understand, because we've had to forgive each other. I ain't always been perfect in my marriage. We've had dishonesty from both sides of us in this marriage. We've had infidelities from both sides of us in this marriage.
A lot of times people who speak on that could never wear my shoes, Rasheeda said in response to a question concerning her marriage and how she decided to forgive Kirk for straying. Since many women haven't even been together for 5 minutes, let alone 20, you can't discuss the decisions I make. In the end, it's my life. Because of the severe infidelity, fans pleaded with her to save her reputation and dissolve the marriage. Nevertheless, she chose to become pregnant with her second child instead, and there were even claims that she did so to save her marriage. And I never let other people's viewpoints influence me in any way. Please don't follow or comment if you disagree. I just prayed and did what I felt. Even though what you deal with may not be mine, I won't advise you what to do. He has completely transformed, which is one of the reasons our marriage has lasted. It wasn't easy for me, and I went through a really difficult time with it. After committing to Jasmine and getting her pregnant, Kirk went further than cheating on Rasheeda with other women. For months after that, he denied any involvement in the pregnancy until a DNA test showed he was the father. Despite her frustration with Kirk for having a child outside of their marriage, Rasheeda decided to stay. A few weeks ago, Kirk, Jasmine, and Rasheeda got together to talk about Jasmine's son Kanan's visiting rights and parenting duties. Co-parenting was the topic of conversation at first, but as soon as Rasheeda left the table, it quickly turned, and Kirk attempted to defend his absence from Kanan's life by saying that each time he visits Jasmine's home to pick up his child, she greets him flirtatiously at the door.
Do you realize you didn't even attend Kanan's last birthday because where were you at?
That's the same party that I helped pay for and pay for the gifts, correct?
When we was in mediation, do you even remember what we agreed on?
Yeah, you don't know because you don't
I do
speak
know,
to
I'm
it.
not.
So the agreement was that you get Kanan the 3rd weekend of every month. Do you do that?
No, and we didn't really agree to that because the last
It's
Signed on paper.
This is what I just want to say. It's not gonna ever be exactly what you want it to be. But
I
one
get
thing
that
you
now.
ain't gonna never, ever, ever have to question or worry about is that boy getting the love and the same treatment as all the other kids when he's around.
I mean, I told you, you can call me anytime. When you need me, call me.
Now that you say that, I'm gonna take your word for it. We'll see.
So if I pick him up from your house and I come to your door, you're gonna be fully dressed or you're gonna be how you normally be?
How do I normally be?
You came to the door a few times in your birthday suit. You don't
Are
think
you
that's happened?
kidding me?
So that's never happened?
Oh, you making up now.
I don't know what you trying to do, what you trying to pull, but it's okay, because listen, I don't erase no message.
And I'm not saying it like I've never.
The conversation quickly shifted from co-parenting to more personal topics as Rasheeda took her seat. For example, Jasmine wore flirty clothing to welcome Kirk, and it appeared like Kirk was still playing with her as she left. The fact that Jasmine claimed not to have erased any texts also suggests that she had tea on Kirk and was prepared to spill it. They initially accused her of being surprising, but it didn't take her long to do so. Jasmine then clarified that she had arrived to be truthful and refuted Kirk's assertion that she would arrive at the door wishing to flirt.
Here we go with the book.
I can't believe this.
What the going on right now? How the would she just pull up at your event like it's
I
nothing?
don't even.
Yeah, your event.
Wasn't even gonna do this. I swear to God, I wasn't gonna out him nothing. I'm doing this because he tried to say that I come to the door in my birthday suit, and that is never the case. But since you want to go there, let's go there. You want to make me look crazy by your lies, I'm gonna make you look crazy by my truth. So that's all it is for me. Like, you took it there, and now let's go there.
Well, you're here, so are you gonna address the situation or not?
I don't feel like I owe her that. It's not my job.
Well, then I'm gonna go talk to Rashida and show her the receipts. Let me see your phone again.
You want to see my phone again?
Yes. One more time.
The same message as the other day.
Yeah. Jasmine just pulled up. She has some receipts that Kirk is trying to get with her, and yeah.
What does she have?
I screenshotted it.
Can I see it? Because this is weird.
Yeah. I don't see it. I mean, what's the tea in this?
Now, one thing about me, y'all know I don't do the public scene. I don't like people trying to come in and play around with peace. Like, you want to send my over to send to do this. Like, we grown as.
In order to discuss the screenshots, Rasheeda met with Kirk and Jasmine in private because she didn't want the public to see them. That's what took place.
Whatever the number is. So, what's the deal on the text messages? Is that what we got going on? Because the fact that I'm even sitting here, even listening to this is beneath me. And I'm sick and tired of this. Straight up, what is up?
What's up is I take care of my child, not to the.
According to those close to Kirk and Rasheeda got into a heated altercation after she found text messages indicating he was still having an affair with Jasmine. Kirk told Rasheeda that he was bored of the relationship and wanted to break it up, but he didn't say he was sorry when she found out, according to the insider. All he stated was that since Jasmine was the mother of his kid, he was obligated to provide for her and their baby. Kirk reportedly had moved out of their house and into Jasmine's house. Rasheeda isn't prepared to let go of Kirk just yet because she is determined to keep their marriage intact. Jasmine isn't having any of it, even though she tried to keep their connection going by calling Kirk to let him know that she had hired a therapist. In addition to mocking Rasheeda for fighting over a man who doesn't want anything to do with her, she cautioned her in a harsh letter to avoid Kirk since he is happier with her.
Okay. Here we go.
Rasheeda walked away the moment she saw me with her head down. Let's be honest, she can't even face me. That woman will jump in the casket with him.
What?
You whatever. Okay. Enjoy the day.
Since Kirk is content to live with her and their child, Kanan, who was growing closer to Kirk, Jasmine is telling Rasheeda that she will not allow him to go back to his house. She also doesn't want anything to stop her kid from ever seeing Kirk again. I will be honest and suggest that Rasheeda should strive to love herself and move on at this time because Kirk has not only cheated on her, but has also treated her disrespectfully on several occasions. Jasmine is becoming involved and pushing Rasheeda to see a therapist in order to preserve her marriage, despite Kirk's desire to stay with her only to keep her family together. Fans posted about Jasmine making fun of Rasheeda for pursuing Kirk. It's ridiculous that Rasheeda is still putting up with Kirk's antics after he begged her to leave after he got her pregnant, cut her off, and confessed to cheating at the lake. His marriage is being ignored by this man. It is obvious that Kirk is abusing Rasheeda's affections for him since she won't leave him. It's embarrassing that he takes her for granted. Well, do you think Kirk will opt to marry Jasmine rather than Rasheeda, or will he change his mind and return to Rasheeda? Please share your ideas in the comment section below after viewing this film.